Hello and good morning LinkedIn Connections. Cian here from McCarthy Analytics. Today we're back with another video in our series on data-driven decision making. We're currently in step 3 of the process, building your first Power BI view. As you can see, we've built a nice bit of our dashboard already. In our last video, we created the gauge chart that you see here in the center of the screen, visualizing our total sales amount and our target as well, which we set with a custom measure that was just right here, 1.1, the value of our sales. In this case, you can actually set it to be a static value as well. Maybe you want to show your team that they have exceeded the value that they've gotten. So we can actually put in 12 million here instead. And it's going to show us that we've actually beaten our target in that case, but this will be a static figure and it won't actually change. So moving on to our next visual in this dashboard, we are running short on room, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to increase the size of the page. We'll come over here to our visualizations pane and we'll go to canvas settings, and then we can see that we've got a couple of different types of views here. So we're going to go to custom. And for the moment, we're actually just going to extend our dashboard. So we're going to make it 1000 pixels long, and it's going to give us a lot more space. So now that we're happy with the size of the dashboard background, we're just going to click through, drag this down to the bottom, and now we have got loads of space to play around with. Today, we are going to be looking at customer satisfaction by product in our data set. Over here in the pane on the right hand side of the screen, we've got our visualizations, and we're going to have a look through and see which one of these is the best for us to visualize our information. So we've actually got a couple of different bar charts in there already. All of them are vertical, so let's go with the horizontal one this time. Just to add a bit of a change in this dashboard, we'll play around with colors and using different visuals later on in this series, but for the moment we'll try and keep everything as straightforward as possible. So this chart is going to help us see customer satisfaction across different categories. We're going to put it over here to the middle like we have done in our previous visuals, and then we're going to actually get our product, which is going to be on the y-axis in this case, and then we are going to see how satisfied our customers are with that product. Okay, so now we've got our information here, very similar to the other bar charts in the previous videos. We're going to change our title. So we're going to change it just to customer satisfaction or rating. Again, we can take away our X and Y axis titles. So we're going to take those away. And now we've got a really clean looking visual that we don't need to have too much. So we're going to take away. Now we're left with a clean looking visual. We didn't put our title into the center of the visual actually, so we'll go back and just do that quickly now. We've got another bit of descriptive data that we can use in our Power BI dashboard. And we'll just resize that slightly so that it is not taking up so much of the page, and we can move on and work on our different visuals later on. I know everything is looking very similar at the moment, all the colors, all of the information, but that really comes with time when you redesign your views, and once you get into the user experience and the user interface with the dashboard, they're all higher level skills that a data analyst or a Power BI developer will have. So for the moment, we're going to be focusing on very, very basic dashboard building, being able to get insights from your data. This series is designed to be able to get you from 0 to 1 in terms of not being able to analyze any information, to then being able to get an Excel file and get the information you want out of it without having to painstakingly look through it. So that's exactly what we're doing here. If you go into your Excel file, even in your sample data, you can update the information and all of these will change for you. So if you're adding new rows or if you're changing values and you come back in here and you refresh your information, then it's all going to change. That's the end of another video. Thank you very much for your time today. I hope everyone is enjoying this series. As always, if you need to send me a message, you can do so on LinkedIn, or you can find my email or my WhatsApp on my website. Tune in for the next video in this series, where we will be going through a couple of more Power BI visuals before formatting our dashboard and then continuing on to the rest of the steps in this series. Thank you very much once again for listening today, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.